Hello and welcome to another episode of Star Citizen. I'm Akire Blade and I'm back in the Revel York Hangar. Now, I was having a look around and on YouTube and saw some other videos and found that other people had buggies, and I was thinking, well, I've not seen a buggy in the store, but I want one of those. I need to find it. And I did various searches on the forum and online, and nowhere could I see anything telling me how to get one. And so in some places it was hinting at, if you've got a bigger hangar, that you would get one for free and all this kind of stuff. And then I thought, well, maybe it only comes with the what is it, the Constellation or something like that. It, that you had to get it with another ship, and basically what I did is I hit the chat on the Robert Space Industries website, and some people on there kindly pointed me in the right direction, that I had to go to a specific part of the store, and there she is. This thing is such good fun, and it's just such a great little addition to this game, because it's all about hangars and ships and commerce and cargo and a persistent universe and all the rest of it. And then you've got this aside from the kind of main theme, which is great fun. I love how it looks. I love the way they've put this together. It kind of looks a bit like a smart car. But with a bit more kind of, I don't know, supercar rear lights or whatever you want to attribute it to. It does have this tendency to want to just slide around. I don't know why it's doing that. I haven't touched it. It's just moving on its own, and I'm interested to know whether anyone else has had a similar experience of their buggies just animating themselves. I love the fact that you've even got detailing down to the level of the tread. It does look like a flat texture, but it just adds that little bit extra, because in here it would just require being like a go-kart, and this is exactly the kind of, albeit bigger, the kind of wheel you would get on a go-kart. This kind of very solid, sporty looking slip of rubber. Anyway, moving on. So in the last episode, I kind of mused at whether this hangar was modular or not, because I couldn't really see it. I couldn't see doors going off to the sides, and someone posted on my last video and suggested that actually it was, and I just needed to move the ship off to one of the other bays, which I then did, and this was the result. Thankfully, I can now move off down this way. I keep wanting to look around, and the head position's fixed on this. I did notice on one of the other videos that they said that was the case. It's kind of annoying when you're used to, certainly I'm used to another CryEngine games, which is Entropia Universe, and the vehicles in that, you have free movement on where you look, while your keyboard controls the where the cars or the vehicle's going. So yeah, I would kind of like that head look kind of thing. If we could get it, that would be great. So as you can see, there's the 325A. I'm not really going to discuss that in any great detail. I did have a bit more combat time with it in the drone sim. Still not quite got there with the kind of the matching of the gimbaled, non-gimbaled weapon on that one. I'm still finding it quite fiddly to actually attack. But you know, I'll get there. I'll get there. So what else I did was I tried a few of the other ships in the drone sim, and I actually quite liked one of the other ships, and it surprised me because it's one of the more entry-level ships, and so I decided I'd go and snag it. And there it is. It's the Aurora LN, or Legionnaire. I can just get it out. So, yeah, I was really surprised with it. It really handled itself well on well, I say on the battlefield, in the battle arena. I just really got on with the way it worked more so than the 325A, which is more of a kind of a learning period thing for me. You know, as with other ships, this has got quite a lot of nice detail. And with this being the Legionnaire version, it's got this kind of funky mustard, yellow, white and kind of teal green paint job on it. I'm ill prepared with details such as what's on the hard points. A lot of you already know this stuff like the back of your hand, so I'm not going to even attempt to get that wrong. But yeah, just really impressed with it, and it was just such a surprise. I just thought, well, you know, for what it costs, just snag it. I did have a go with some of the other ships on the drone sim, and there is another one I really liked, but I can't get it yet. So I'm hoping at some point I'll be able to get one. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay. Now, as you can see, when it finishes the script, here we go. Here we come. Oh yeah, sorry, before I move on. The bed. It's just, you know, it's just these little touches that just add so much. I don't know how how beds serve as a function within this. I mean, obviously I'm able to crawl into this bed within this stationary vehicle, but I don't know what purpose they serve in, say, the persistent universe when it comes online. So interested to know how that works, what the intention is there. But I guess, you know, we'll know at some point. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to free look like this, and I did see on other videos that other people had been able to free look in the past, so I don't know what's going on there, but I kind of would like to be able to look around if I'm laying down, but okay, we'll have to see. Anyway, let's crawl out of here. Make sure I bang my head on everything as I get out. Yep, come on then. Ease yourself out, Grandpa. Come on. Oh, all the doors are shut on themselves. Okay. Okay. So, you may have noticed I've put... Oh, I'm jumping the gun yet again because there was something else I wanted to say. From all the pictures I saw of the Aurora, I just thought it was much bigger than it actually is, and it's just diddy. It just its design kind of hints at it being such a much larger ship than it actually is. I guess being that the cockpit's so cavernous looking, that might throw the whole proportion out, but it just looks, certainly in the pictures, that it was just a lot bigger than it really is. I mean, it's probably, and I should have just checked the figures really, but it's probably about the same size as the 325A down the corridor there. But anyway, that's enough about the Aurora. So yeah, what I was going to say is, as you can see, I've put the Aurora in here, and the 325 is over there, and I've left my central bay open, and this is in vain hope that the Reliant will be along at some point in the near future. And for now, that's going to sit right here, unless I get something else along the way, but we'll have to see. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. I would hope that if you did, you would hit that like button, and it'd be really appreciated if you would subscribe, and then you'll get notified when I do another one of these videos. Okay, and as usual, any thoughts, comments, helpful hints, anything, just put them below in the comments. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye now.